Hello and welcome to World in 5. Police in Zimbabwe have arrested 98 people who participated in a gathering with the intention to promote public violence. The accused allegedly filmed videos of themselves, which were later posted on social media. They appeared in court where prosecutors opposed bail and filed written submissions. The defense is expected to file its submissions today. The suspects are expected back in court on the 10th of April for bail ruling. Police said they will ensure peace prevails across the country. ZTN's Tafara Sibochiwe has the details.
Boots on the ground, the National Police spokesperson assesses the situation. The inspection in Loko took him to several places around Harare, including the Rotonroy area. Here, a small group of protesters attempted to barricade the roads but were stopped in their tracks. The police spokesperson was satisfied with the work security forces carried out in nipping the protests in the bud.
We had isolated instances of pockets of unruly elements who were being influenced to gather at certain places, specifically the Freedom Square near Rotonroy Magistrate Court yesterday and other parts of the country. But generally or overall, the situation was very peaceful, very calm, and we want to thank Zimbabweans for that.
Today, Harare's streets were bustling once more. Mbare, the epicenter of informal trading in Harare, returned to its brisk self. Most businesses were back in full swing after operating at near half-mast yesterday. Authorities noted the prevailing peace in the country.
The peace and tranquility that continues to exist in our country after Zimbabweans rejected the illegal cyber terrorists' attempts to disrupt development. We fully appreciate Zimbabweans' support for the government led by His Excellency the President Dr. Edin Nangagwa, because the illegal activities did not materialize. All Zimbabweans chose development.
In Chinoy, a number of informal traders were happy to see big crowds back on the streets after they chose to stay home on Monday.
Tungoita zvatagara tichiita mazuva ese hatina kana pressure nezvakawanda. Mushandiro wedu wemazuva ese ndiwoyo hapana chachinja.
Toshanda zvakanaka. Zvamurungoona kuti hapana kana zvikumboitika, toshanda zvakanaka.
Aiwa, hakuna dambudziko kubvira makuseni patauya.
Isusu tangoyo kubasa semawiri atinoita mazuva ese.
Zimbabwe has pledged to heed the call to amplify youth voices in policy making and youth participation in advancing digital transformation. This was revealed by Portra's Director General Dr. Gift Machengete at the Global Youth Summit 2025, attended by the Ministry of ICT and Portra's in Cuba. The summit provided a dynamic platform for youth leaders, policymakers, regulators, and industry experts to collaborate on shaping the digital future.
On empowerment, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday there was a clarion call for youth participation. There was a clarion call for youth voices to be heard. There was a clarion call for youth to sit at the decision table. There was a clarion call for youth to be leaders and not followers. As Nelson Mandela aptly stated, the youth of today are the leaders of tomorrow.
The Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, ZAC, has made a significant bust, intercepting 4 tons of chicken cuts believed to have been smuggled from South Africa. Our Mashonaland East correspondent Victor Maposa gives us the details.
The Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission, ZAC, has intercepted 4 tons of chicken believed to have been smuggled from South Africa through the Bedbridge border post. The contraband was intercepted in Mausekwa in Mashonaland East Province on Sunday. Preliminary investigations have indicated that there is no proof that the contraband was declared at the port of entry, and there is also no proof that the health officials at the border post inspected the contraband to ensure that it is fit for human consumption. Now, the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption, working with its various stakeholders and partners, has transported the contraband to Marondera, a dump site where they are destroying them.
Outrage has spread in Somalia after an 8-year-old girl who had been missing for 6 months was found living with a man who is said he was her husband. The girl was reported missing by her family in a semi-autonomous region of Puntland last September. Months later, it emerged the girl's father had consented for her to be married to an adult named Sheikh Mohammed. Security forces surrounded the man's house last week and forced their way in after he locked himself in a room with the girl. The incident has sparked anger on social media and public protests in Somalia's capital, Mogadishu. It has also prompted fresh debates about child protection laws, as currently there is no minimum legal age for marriage. That's it for World in 5. Pleasant viewing.